I all right, so it's recording right now.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the inaugural podcast of Roadshows and Stuff. This is a podcast where we'll be talking about mobile marketing or roadshows. My name is Doug McLean. I'm the Vice President of Partnerships with MRA. I'm joined here by my partner in crime, Mr. Francis Mancina.
Francis Mancina from Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Beautiful area of Northeast Canada. Where is that again? Oh, yeah, Southwest Ontario. Southwest Ontario, for those who don't know. Border town with Detroit, Michigan, which, if you're from the States, allows you to cross borders and drink at the age of 19, I believe, which we don't recommend. If you do so, you should stay in Canada, at least for the night.
Agreed.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Oh, yes, our podcast.
Podcast, mobile roadshows and stuff.
Yeah. Now, why are we afraid of using the term mobile or mobile marketing?
You know,
opposed to roadshows.
I think oftentimes people think it's your phone, right? So they automatically don't think of a mobile vehicle. So
yeah. European markets specifically, right?
Exactly, right. So the Europeans have adopted the roadshows term much easier than we have over here in North America. But I believe we're starting to kind of shift over to roadshows. So hence our name, roadshows and stuff.
Yeah. It's like cellular is never going to go away in the US as a term, and mobile is never going to go away in Europe as a term, and Australia too, I'm sure. So anyway, why are we doing this? What's the point of this podcast? We're kind of spreading the word, trying to educate people as to why a mobile initiative is a good alternative to a traditional marketing traditional marketing initiative, right?
And to be completely honest, there's not much information on roadshows and this type of strategy on the internet. So we just want to create awareness, not only about the industry, but also about MRA, who we are, what we do, and how we can potentially help.
Yeah, or basically concepts, designs and development, how we build out, how we design, how we create an experience with clients, how we build a schedule, and then how we operate, which is what we do as a company. We have locations, as Frank has kind of mentioned, being from Windsor, Ontario. We have an office in Windsor, Ontario. Headquarters is in Madison Heights, Michigan, which is about 20 minutes or so north of Detroit. We have a European partner in Liverpool, England, who operates in all of mainland Europe and the Middle East. And we also operate throughout Mexico and Australia, and have done so for years. Our company's about 30 years old?
30 years young, yeah, Doug. We started as just a moving company.
Humble beginnings.
Exactly. You know, it's
such as yourself.
You know, I think at the time the owners saw a need, right? There was a need. There were, being in the Metro Detroit area, we are surrounded by a lot of, obviously, auto companies.
Yeah, ride and drives, right?
Exactly. And with the ride and drives, there was that need of having, this experiential type of event, right? Where, the ride and drive that's the basis of it, right? So
yeah, like when you're rolling out a $60,000 truck, you have to have people put hands on it, right? You have to have them get behind the wheel. So
exactly.
Yeah, manufacturers for years would take them around to media, to press, or they would invite them to a centralized location where they would do drives for the day and then report on it through an article or a news clip or something like that. We just kind of grew organically from that.
Exactly.
Product demo, even like cultural and educational programs now, museums
on wheels, exactly. STEM programs.
Yeah. Kind of runs the full gamut. And MRA is a full turnkey provider, rather, from design and development, which I mentioned earlier, to the experience itself, what materials, what colors, what the interactives will be like, and then we operate completely.
And yeah, I think with the operations, we have a different point of view in terms of how we build, right? So we get the chassis from the ground up. we get the chassis and then we build from the ground up.
Yeah.
And I think that's important on an operational point of view, because we understand that, we're not going to take 10 hours to set up a trailer. On average, our trailers set up in, 2 to 3 hours, right? So
maximizing efficiency, right?
Exactly. And maximizing your schedule, right? We want to make sure that your tour schedule is maximized,
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. Trying to get as many events in a week as you can.
Exactly.
Right. You have a certain number of operational weeks, and you want to make the most of it. So what's next, Frank? What are we doing from here? Is this going to be a regular thing? Are we thinking?
We're going to have this as a regular thing. I think it's important to provide that information to people who are, thinking about a roadshow and mobile experiential marketing, right? And just educating people on, hey, what do I need to understand about this medium, and how, do I go about, what's my next step? So I think, in the coming, months, I think we're going to start just educating people and just.
And Frank, I don't know about you, but I'm getting a feeling right now. I know we haven't gone live yet. We're starting to trend.
We are trending. We're trending on Twitter, I think.
I think we are starting to develop a massive fan base. I don't know how we're going to deal with it, but hopefully we can come to terms, maybe with a little rehab, what have you. So I think that'll be it for today.
And just one last point. I think our next episode will be on how COVID, which is I'm not sure if you heard of it, but how COVID has changed the mobile experiential marketing landscape.
Yes. So, what we've done to address our clients' concerns, what they're doing moving forward, and actually how it's a pretty decent alternative to the traditional trade show, expo, convention, what have you, where there's 8 million people within 3 inches of each other. So.
And but I think also how there's some light at the end of the tunnel too, right? So
yeah, sure. I think
we're on the other side of the top of the hill.
Finally. Yeah. So anyway, I think that'll do it for today. Second time. Do you want to interrupt me again? No, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Whoops.
All right. All right, beautiful. Well, thank you for joining today, everyone. We'll be back with you soon. As Frank mentioned, we'll be talking about COVID. And that's it for roadshows and stuff. So we'll talk to everyone soon. Thanks for listening.
Hello.